The PCI Anchor is a brand new feature in MLB The Show 22, and in today's video I'm going to do a deep dive telling you exactly what it is and how it can help you out. But before we get into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are going to be posting daily MLB The Show 22 news, tips, and gameplay throughout the year, so hit that subscribe button. It seems like one thing that MLB The Show 22 has really emphasized is it's trying to avoid that up and in sinker meta. They made it the par on sinkers and any other off-speed pitch up in the zone to be so much larger so you don't have any control over it. And they added this brand new PCI Anchor system, which is going to be all those dots that you see in the middle of the plate. But what this allows me to do is if I hold down the L3 button, I can put my PCI in one of those little dots and it'll sit there. So if I struggle with up and ins for CLE, for example, left-handed hitter, if I hold down L3, move it up here, my PCI, even if I let go, now sits in that upper portion of the strike zone. They really divide this by quadrants, whether it's you struggle with the middle in or middle up, middle low, away low, middle, whatever it may be, you should put your PCI there. So say I struggle with pitches down low, I can now put my PCI anchor down here and it'll just sit there. And kind of same thing, if I bring my PCI up and drop it, it'll go right back down to that PCI anchor. So that's what it's there for. It seems like a lot of people have very mixed emotions on the PCI anchor coming to the game. Some people think that's very distracting. Others think that this is more so for beginners coming to the game to help them out so they don't get blown by those up and in pitches. But I personally think it's a great new addition to the game. It seems like they're really trying to take away the up and in sinker meta, at least at the start of the game, with the pars being so much bigger so you lose less control, and now people being able to just kind of sit their PCIs up and in. It's going to be really hard for people to blow fastballs by you. How can this help you? It doesn't matter if you're a beginner or if you've played MLB The Show for multiple years now, there is some benefit for you with the new PCI anchor. If you're brand new to the game, it allows you to put your PCI in a spot where you struggle with, so you don't have to worry about just slamming your PCI and going way out of the zone like that. But if you're an advanced veteran at the game, it really allows you to kind of use your mind games with your opponent. So say it's an 0-2 count, I think he's going to go down and in, I can put my PCI anchor down here. And my biggest benefit from it is it really takes the stress off your fingers. It felt like last year, at least when you were playing DeGrom, you had to just sit up here, hold your thumb there, and even though it's a very small, subtle motion, it still feels weird, and you're adding that to go along with trying to recognize if it's a ball or strike and time the pitch up. I feel like now it's just taken away. I don't gotta do anything with my PCI. I can put it to where I want. It takes the stress off your fingers, really allows you to just focus on timing and everything. And I think that's a huge benefit when it comes to facing those pitches that'll get outlier later in the year, like the DeGroms. So for example, I like to set my PCI up in the middle just because then it's a subtle motion over to this side or this side if it's an up pitch. But now I don't have to worry about this upper part of the plate. I can just bring my PCI down if I need to and put a good swing on the ball. So that was the big PCI anchor switch. I really do think it can help no matter who you are, whether you're a veteran at the game or if you're brand new coming over from Xbox or Switch. But as I stated earlier in the game, they really are focusing on taking away the up and in sinker meta this year. And I think they did part of that by implementing the new PCI anchor system. And now what I'm about to show you is they really updated the par to make it so if you're a low pitch, for example, I'll pitch a sinker, my par is pretty big. Wherever that black shadow is showing, that's general vicinity the pitch is going to be if it's perfect. So it's down here. Now watch if I go up. See how much bigger the par actually gets? We're down here, and by the time we go up, that par is so big, so that pitch, it's going to be really hard to locate it. So you're going to make a lot more mistakes with this up and in pitch. I mean, hell, last year, it just seemed super easy to adopt the up and in right-hand corner to righty or up and in right-hand corner to lefty. Now you really can't do that because even if you get a perfect, it could be just all over the place. You're not going to be able to locate it where you want it. So I do think there's going to be a new meta coming to the game, but it's not just with sinkers. It's with every pitch. We'll do a curve down here. You go all the way up, the par just gets significantly bigger. So it's just like in baseball. If you make a mistake up in the zone, generally you don't have control of it and it's going to get hit a lot harder. But there you go, boys. That is the new PCI anchor system, and I do think a new meta is coming to the game. We've had the same up and in sinker meta for a long time to go along with an outside cutter. It's just been super effective for far too long. I think they finally implemented a new features that can help get rid of that. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.